ladies, when dating, the main thing you have to determine is this short term or is this long term? Is this a temporary assignment? Is it temp to perm or is it a permanent position? Right? Just like in the job world, right? Because you might be looking for a permanent position. He might be looking for a temp to perm. You might be looking for temp to perm. Or y'all both might be looking for temporary positions, right? So that's what you got to clarify. And you got to determine if he says that it's pretty much temporary and you pretty much want temporary, then y'all have understanding. If y'all both kind of want to fill each other out, right, temp to perm, you have understanding. But if you go temp to perm and he leaves with your jewels and you feel some kind of way, then y'all didn't have an understanding or you didn't do your due diligence, okay? Now, if you both want long-term permanent, you have to do serious investigative due diligence because you want to know where have you been, why did you leave the last one, how many children do you have, why at this age do you want to do whatever you say you want to do, right? Do you have any psychological issues, any traumas, any abuse in your past that you have not really dealt with yet? How do you handle your problems? Is it through therapy, which is now needed more and more? Or is it through spirituality, which is always good? Or is it through liquor, drugs, weed, popping mollies, and all of that? How do you handle your situations? Do you handle them with your fists? Are you violent? Do you hit women? Like, you got to know all of this stuff before you just make that commitment. Or else the jewels are going to get crushed. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you because, you know, how quick you want to give up your precious jewels because you probably want his precious jewels too. People always put that on the man like, oh, he came and he made his mess on me and he broke out. I never heard from him again. I got curved. No. You wouldn't have gave it to him if you wasn't attracted also. Except in some cases, some of y'all are desperate. If you seem desperate to a man, especially who wants a permanent, not a permanent, pardon me, who wants a temporary a temporary check or a temp to perm assignment. You seem desperate. He gonna take what he can get around here because he know he ain't gonna be around here for long. He's gonna look around. He might even see some other friends or associates or family members or neighbors because he know he ain't gonna be here for long. Now, do you know he's not gonna be here for long? And your precious jewels ain't gonna keep him. I don't care how much you do to them, how good you are, how fine you are. That's not what it is. What it is you have to find a man or connect with a man who wants the same long-term goals as you, if that's what you want. The commitment, right? If he wants children, if he wants a home, the American dream, whatever dream, success dream, if he wants to build together, entrepreneurship, if he wants you to support him to support you, if he wants the same affection, he likes to give affection that you need, protection, if he has the same financial goals, his credit, you can't get all emotionally and sexually involved, and then when things go wrong, you're depressed. Because after you jump the broom, you got to see things change. Like, you got to think about the toilet seat being up in the socks and the drawers on the floor, and who's doing the dishes, who's doing the garbage, who's paying what bill, who's not paying what bill, right? Why is the cable cut off? Is the electricity about to be cut off? Why the place smell like smoke? Why is his friends always over here? Why is he not coming home on time? Like, now, you kind of messed up. You kind of messed up because you should have really took more time before you rushed into the sheets, possibly, but into commitment, most definitely. Don't rush in, go crazy with emotions, being so happy. It's like you're infatuated. You're not in love, you're infatuated. And he's not in love yet because he, being a hunter warrior, is still surveilling the circumference. He's still checking out his environment. He's not going to make a snap judgment. He's going to say, let me weigh this and let me weigh that. Let me weigh the in-laws. Let me weigh the friends. Let me weigh how much she make, how much I make. Let me weigh the sex. He's weighing stuff. And after a while, it'll click and it'll say, yeah, she the one. But it don't happen like this, she the one. Because if I meet you today and I say she the one, then I meet Betty tomorrow. And LaQuasia. Now I'm kind of like, she might be the one. See what I'm saying? You're dating, I'm dating. I'm saying. And a man don't want to hear all of that. I'm dating. I don't know what words y'all got to use. You can say I have friends. We're talking. You know what I'm saying? But like, if I'm talking to you, I don't want to hear like, oh yeah, I'm dating. Like I'm seeing other guys too. I'm trying to see what's out there and all that. Because you sound like you're shopping, which you are. But what I'm saying about the shopping part, right, which is okay. It's okay. We don't want to hear it, but it's okay. But the thing about the shopping is that at some point, you got to make a choice. And that's where some of y'all get sloppy too. Like you get confused. Oh, shoot. He got a bigger, but he make more money, but he's cuter. But I know I got cousins and friends that are women every day. I know. I'm not even saying what I know. But you take too long to make your pick. And that's a problem with men and women, and that's a problem with this modern time. Everybody's shopping, online, offline. Everybody's shopping. And what happens is now people are more like products and items and not human. So you're not going to find a soulmate when you're looking for merchandise. You're not looking for the soul. You're not looking for someone that's going to be with you till you get old, right? You're just looking for some, emotional, impulsive items. Your impulsive shopping. You have to check out like, oh, look at that. I'll take some of that, right? So if you have somebody in your face, on your phone, on your computer, and they seem like they're the right person, instead of going looking for 10 others to make sure, my spirituality tells me God sent this person to me. Like, this ain't just gambling. If, I just happen to be introduced to or bump into or stumble upon the right one, then I'm going to block the rest out and deal with her to see if her and I are a match. Are we temping? Are we temp to perm? Or are we permanent? And that's the question. Hope you get a good job. or career. You know what I'm saying, metaphorically speaking. All right? Success to you. Peace. Kamal Amani, the unorthodox guru. One love.